Hello guys, and welcome back to another Tweakerman video. So a couple of days ago now, I fitted in the Oracle 2 op amps into the Roxanne K3 DAC. I took out the Chinese discrete op amps and I fitted these ones in. Now these ones, they're relatively cheap. They work out to around about £7 each. And I've read and listened to other people's comments and other people's reviews on them. Some people like them, others don't. Now, I was pleasantly surprised. I do quite like them. I would say the bass is slightly less. It hasn't got as good bass slam as the discrete op amps. It's minimal in many ways. The only thing I would say is the mid-range is clearer and cleaner than the discrete op amps. Again, minimal, but you know, in the realms of doing all the swapping out of op amps, I would say a lot of the changes are minimal. And I really do think the highs are sweeter on these Oracle 2s than the discrete op amps. Again, minimal, but as I say, all changes. They're all different. Now, whether they're better is a bit controversial, really. I would say that the op amps, like vacuum tubes or valves, if you want to call them that, are a personal taste. And I would say what works in one piece of equipment may not work in another. So I think with op amps, it's a matter of buying different types. And you may find that a chip op amp works better for your piece of equipment than a discrete one does, which you would think is very strange considering, like a Sparkos Lab, their basic one is around about £72 plus VAT. Well, that's without the delivery cost as well. So they're sort of coming up to £100 each, and then they do a professional one that's even more expensive. Now, I can't comment on those. I haven't tried them yet. I will get round to it, but they're quite expensive. And I quite like sort of trying all these cheaper op amps so I can bring to you something that I think sounds good. But again, this is down to personal taste. So this is only a quick video today. Just my thoughts on this Oracle 2 op amp. So I think to wrap it up, it's got sweeter highs to it, and I would say the mid-range is clearer and less muddied. Although, I mean, this is you've got to take this with a pinch of salt. This is very minimal. But I also found that in complex recordings, when you've got a big orchestra going on and you've got loads of different stringed instruments and all intertwined, and on a poor system, I find it can all get a bit muddled. And what I find with these Oracle 2s is it's not muddled at all. It is, as I say, nice and clear and clean. So I've had these running in on the system again for around about 2 days now, and I've been having this playing again through them for around around 2 days on and off, and then I've been nipping back in and listening. And what I do, I have a set CDs I listen to because I know them very well, and they tend to be the audiophile recordings. And then I put in one of the worst recorded compact discs I have, and then I switch over to Lin Jazz on the PC and through the internet, and also Jazz FM and lots of other channels I put through there just to see if there's any differences. I really like to experiment with different sounds and different genres of music just to come to my conclusions on how they sound. And then, so I'm going to leave these running in now. I always believe that over 200 hours is about the mark that when components tend to change. Now I know that the Snake Oil Police will not agree there. They think it's the same out the box when it's not. It's just like when you buy a new car and you need to run it in slowly. You don't go out and thrash it straight away. And I know that they would say, oh, that is moving parts, that's why. But the signal changes the structure of metals as it flows through. So what I might do is I'll give these another 3 or 4 days to break in really well, and then I might put the discrete op amps back in and see the differences. The worst part about this is if you could have had 2 DACs side by side and switch between the two, you'd get a better idea. Once you have to keep on reaching over the system, taking it apart again, putting the op amps back in and then listening again, it's less easy to see a side-by-side comparison. Like when I was younger, I used to put a CD on, and then I'd put a vinyl record on, and I'd cue the two up perfectly, and I'd switch between the two and see what sounded the best. And that's the best way of finding out whether something's better or just different. And as I said before in other videos, a lot of these things can just be different. They may not be better. And I think with op amps, that is the thing. You've obviously got your cheap and nasty op amps, the very basic ones. And I don't include the NE 5532 PA in those. I think they are a very accomplished op amp for a very cheap price. But there are some op amps that are not really made for audio. I mean, some of them can be still good, but a lot of the penny ones I wouldn't say were high fidelity op amps. So as I say, I shall put the discrete op amps back in, and then what I might do is try the Oracle 2s in the Quad 405. So this Quad 405 has got sockets in there where I can just pull out the op amps, and I haven't even researched what op amps are in there yet. I keep meaning to do it and then it goes out my head. So that could be a good experience. Or I try the discrete ones in there, whether the discrete ones will fit because they're quite a bit bigger. But up to this point, in my opinion, I can recommend these Oracle 2 op amps. You can buy them from eBay or AliExpress. And I don't even know whether, I have no clue about these Oracle 2 op amps, whether the ones I've bought from there, I got these ones off of AliExpress, £7 each delivered. I don't know whether they're original Oracle 2s, or I don't really know that much about them. So, but all I can say is this set that I've received, I quite like. So, I think that's it for this video. As I say, it's just a quick my thoughts on them. So thanks for watching another Tweakerman video. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to press that notification bell so you're notified each time I upload a new video. And thank you for watching, guys.